Hello, welcome back. We're going to be doing some riding in the mountain today. You want to go riding in the mountain? We got some motorcycle tricycles coming by, and we're going to be doing some, that's a motorcycle. And we're going to be doing some riding in the jungle. We're going to do some curves. We're going to have a good time. So let's go riding, and we're going to go in the mountains. The 300L is good for the mountains. It rides everywhere. And we're going to do some mountain riding. We're going to go do lots of riding today. So come along. We're going to go. We're going to get this helmet on and we're going to go riding. Let's go riding. Let's go. Come on. We'd like to welcome everyone back, the subscribers, the non-subscribers, everybody. We're going to do some motorcycle riding today. You like motorcycle riding? We all like motorcycle riding. We like traveling, and there's a couple dogs right here. Move over, dogs. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the 300L almost ran over those dogs and smashed them. However, the 300L would not go down. Has those big 21-inch tires, 11.2 inches ground clearance, but we're going to cruise the mountains today, and we're going to just pass this motorcycle, this little scooter, and we're just going to take him down, and we're going to cruise around this mountain. There's lots of turns, and it's a mountain range, so we're going to go up a mountain range today. We've never done that on this show before, so we're going to try a new show here. We're going to enjoy the mountains. We're going to see what's happening. We're not doing a lot of wheelies today. I apologize, because we're going like 67, 66 on the road right now, and we just want to be safe. We don't want to kill ourselves, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about riding the street, riding on the curves, and riding in the mountains. So hang on and let's go for a ride. First, we want to give a shout out to Warwick official channel. He said on my last blog, "That's cool, my friend." And yeah, we're passing people. We're just riding the street here in the mountains is a lot different than riding the straightaways. We're going to talk a little bit about these curves, and you want to look at the road conditions. It's very important that you see what's happening on the road. It's a sunny road right here today, so that's good. We can go a little faster. However, in the turns, you want to look for rocks and debris that might take you down. So when you're riding the turn, you want to go ahead and you want to not lean over too far. You want to keep that center balance, and you don't want to put yourself in a compromising position that might make you fall down. You gotta stay up. You don't want to crash the motorcycle. Chad from Buckeye says, "Another nice video, Brian. I especially liked the last video when you were riding at the camera at the end of the video." And that's what we do. Oh my gosh, we had that big truck come by us. Thanks, Chad. Yeah, we just have a good time and we ride like the wind. And did you see that big semi truck almost hit us? You want to stay far to the right hand lane away from him, because they need lots of room when they turn. And we got this slow car in front of us, and you know, we don't like these cars, but on the turn you must be careful. You don't want to crash, right? There's lots of cars. See those cars coming at us? We want to pick our spot. We want to look ahead, and we want to see when the right time, when we have the space to turn. There's a little tricycle in front of him, but there's nobody ahead, so we're going to do a double pass at once. You got to be safe. You don't want to get hit head on. It's very serious, life or death, so you want to pick the right time to make a pass. JT has checked in the house, and he said he had a CR 500 and used to smoke the crotch rockets off the red light to the green light, and he just blew everybody away. Good job, JT. And this place, he says, looks like a dual sports dream. It is, JT. It's a nice place to ride a dual sport. There's lots of off-road, on-road. Today we're in the mountain, we're taking the turns. Here we are. We're climbing the hills, and we're enjoying this 300L, and we're just cruising around. We're taking another right-hand turn. There's a cow on the side of the road. I mean, moo cow. And we're just cruising this road. Lots of turns, and we're just climbing, and we're enjoying this 300L. 300L. It's really a nice bike. We're just going like 54 and we're just cruising. It's like a jungle here, sunny day. It's so beautiful outside and we're just enjoying the ride with that wind on our face, and it's just beautiful. You got to watch out for those cars coming at you. Always watch when you're in these mountain ranges. You can get hit pretty easy, so you always want to be defensive driver. Every time you're on the street, you gotta look at the car as your enemy. And thank you, Patriot, for checking in. He doesn't like that long black nozzle that holds the fender in the back of the 300, and he's planning on taking his off too. I would highly recommend it. However, everybody that takes that black mud flap thing to hold the license plate on the back, more mud will fly up back and hit you in the back and get on the fender. So that mud flap did help in that way. However, it looks ugly as sin, and it looks really cool with that off. And they sell, I have on order, I'll show you when that arrives, I have a little license plate holder that will go ahead and put that license plate on there. It's really tucked up nice and tight into the fender. We're going to have that next time or soon, and we're going to talk more about that. But yeah, thank you, Patriot, for checking in and talking about getting rid of that black plastic ugly thing on the back of that 300. I have a friend named Romy, and he took his wife on one of these roads like this, and he was leaning it over really far, and he hit some gravel rocks, and we hit some gravel rocks, and we passed that guy too, and he just slid out, and he crashed, and he broke his wife's hip, and he caused all this. Here we are, we got the Barunga sign, we're going to Barunga, and he hurt his wife. She was in the hospital for a long time. He was in the hospital. He totally destroyed his leg, and the poor wife, because he was taking these turns too radical, too hard. You got to keep your balance upright. Do not lean over too far, especially if you got a chick on the back. You don't want to hurt her, and you want to keep your balance, and you want to keep your gravity so you're not going to fall, especially with all these rocks in the road and stuff. We're going to pass this guy like, goodbye, see you later. And you know, you don't want to hurt the passenger. I mean, my gosh, you know, I mean, hurting yourself is bad, but you don't want to hurt your wife on a motorcycle ride. So always be careful on these turns and don't lean over too far. Keep your gravity, your center of gravity upright. And on wet roads, you got to ride a little slower, right? And it's a dry road today, so we can have a little more fun. However, look at the road conditions when you're riding. If you're new to the channel and enjoyed this show, please subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we're going to see you next time.